When I was born and growing up, there was always an old, crappy, rusty tap outside our compound, my father's compound. I was always wondered why we had a tap that produced no water, because we would still be going looking for small dugout wells and to the river to fetch water. This tap had been installed in the 80s, and this time it was in the 90s. My mother told me that some time ago in the 80s, the government had started a water supply project for our community. This project brought water from Ragati River close to Karatina town in Kenya and supplied to the people on the downstream of the Kirinyaga district, which is now Kirinyaga County. It was a very popular project and which helped a lot of farmers grow coffee, among other things. Now for years we hadn't had water and nobody was doing anything. President Kenyatta, the first president of Kenya, had started a slogan, Harambee, which meant people coming together to do a common thing. When I was growing, I saw people coming together to take children and people to schools, good schools. People would contribute a lot of money and take children to school, and sometimes even build schools. Nowadays, we only do this during dowry payment or when one of us is doing a wedding, which is wrong, and sometimes while building churches. But I haven't seen us building schools or taking children to good schools so that they can come back and help the community. Later, when I was about 10, our community came together, and with the spirit of Harambee, they decided to rejuvenate the project. This time, sourcing water not from Ragati River, but from a much smaller stream called the Kumi stream. The project worked at first, and all the community members had to go digging the trenches, removing the old pipes, removing the damaged pipes, and also cleaning the pipes. And finally the water was home, and the tap, the old crappy rusty tap, started producing water. But not for long. The water was very unreliable. It still is. It was even better then compared to today. Nowadays we only get at least once, we only get water once a week, and this time once a week, once a season. So one week in a season, one day we get water, and that's all. So today I'll be taking you to the source of this water, and the reason why I want to take you there or want to go there is because I also want to know why we don't get water, why this water is this unreliable, because you can't do anything with it. You only, maybe when it comes into you there, you fetch for future use, but not very reliable. So let's go to this intake, to the source of this water, and try to figure out what the problem is.
Long journey, eh? We are snacking on mandazi. Mngejua huku kweli?
Ningejua. Lakini ingebidi nimeangalia. Ndio kitu ya kitalimu. Unaona hapa vile panakaa. This is a source of a river. Inakaanga hivi.
Inaanzanga tu mahali hapo.
Penye mto inatokanga, inakaanga hivi. Inakuja ridge inaisha. So kama angekuwa amepanda miti hapa.
Cheka. Magota.
Alimite. Huko across ni Nyeri. Huko ni Nyeri County. Unajua hapo chini ya hiyo naona mahali pikipiki inapitia.
Hapo.
Hiyo sasa ndio barabara
ya kujoin.
Ndio hiyo. Sasa hiyo inateremka huko kadhaa 10 na hii inaenda kadhaa 10. Hiyo side nyingine. Nada kumikara kwa imeteko. Rega tayo fue.
Hii how many kilometers hata ungekuwa na dakika
6. Sini na 6.
No, kilometers.
Oh. Itakwambia.
Hebu mpige picha hapa.
Hapo.
Lakini tutarudi. Makaka inatoka chini.
The river, not the source of the river. Aha. Ile ni ya Sagana. Na kiu kinene gi thutha wakio ni kiriku. Ena kirima kinene kironeka thutha. Mara giti marima mara mikuru kanite na ruru wa Sagana. Sagana tia gatagati ka kirima giti na giti. No ni urona thutha wa kirima giki turona hena kingi kimatu-ini piu. Kire gikoro ikamba. Ha? Ni ikamba ku. Tando kiu gitia kinene ha muno.
We have come from kanaonekana kamlima kangu. Hata siwezi kaona. Very very far, 100 kilometers away. Si ndio? Ni 100?
100 gani?
Kilometers.
Gani?
Inaweza tumetoka home from home.
Kuja hapa kama tatu. Hapa ni around 8. Hata 8. Kayo ko rehi ate. Around 8 kilometers. 6 to 8 kilometers.
Going and coming. Hiyo ni 16.
Kogo te muthithaga na maita ta meri. Bagira kiremwe. Nyamu emwe. Wia.
Naweza kunywa?
Thank you. Sina kunywa kika ho. Lakini sasa ukitaka kukunywa jumueno ule, sababu tunaona kuna mti wa motorbike unaoka na rĩu nĩ ũrakĩona tarĩu ũrĩa aci nĩ andũ erĩ moete twao, ũngĩ akoya gake ũngĩ ha Lakini hata ungeenda pale mahali kuna teko ile tako.
Akire kindu
Ana ukarabata. Lakini
anero ara makarutira ha kweli mundu othe arutagira haha riu ruga maitu mainkagirira haria magacoka uri
maana mune
mukoi magaikuruka uri dari na mai wega ndenda kuona kawia hata gate yenyewe gate So this is where the water comes from, and if you look at it, this is the year, and it has gates on both sides. So this is the gate that takes water to our home. This other one takes it to the other parts of the other side that we came from. That is Mukoi and all that. And this is the stream. It's very small. I now know why we don't receive water at home anymore. Maybe once in a year or so. Look at that. The river has dried up, and you know it's the rainy season. Then you can see there are a lot of people. Everybody is getting a piece of the water.
Oh, huyu ni mtu ana pump to their home.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a clever idea.
So this is a clever idea. He just taps it using a tap.
So someone else anaweza weka on the side.
So he uses a container to tap the water and takes it to his home. You can see all those small pipes. Those are different people getting the water for their use. That's why most of the people in this area have irrigated their farms. Yeah. So instead of using a pump, you just tap it from here and you take it to wherever you are farming. The father
so they just direct the water
then inaingia tu. By the time you see, pressure is equivalent to the height of the slope. So the more down you are, the higher the pressure. The water is very small. And we are expecting water back home.
Sasa unachua until the next rainy season.
Nataka tukunywe maji.
Kukunywa, si umesema tukunywe huko?
Ile side.
So guys,
this is where our water comes from. Kani magusa? This is where our water comes from.
Ama nimekuza huko mbele.
And we now know why we don't have water in our tap. Our tap has been dry for the last year.
2 seasons.
Maybe once in a season. It's when we receive water.
Wow. So I'm just glad to have come to this place. It's been a long walk, but I hope that my flu will be gone so that, I don't regret coming here and then still having some flu. I hope my chest would be, it won't be clogged after, isn't it?
Better to kakunywa.
Oh, nakoya. Okay.
Umenyere ndo pale. Mimi ndo umenyerete maundu tamaya.
Niye? Chashtu. Huko kuna mito. Heni. Zim.
Iko sawa. Nataka nikikunywe.
Hata mimi nataka. Hii unaweza kunywa hii side?
Hivi tunakunywa huko.
Ile iko kwa tap.
Hebu nionyeshe.
Hai, watu wanaona.
Sini hii.
Hiyo ya tank.
Na kwina angi marutete mayo na guku.
Huko si watu wanaogelea hapa.
There are other guys who are extracting water from this tree. Upstream, eh? Kana aya no matire na wia. Aya matiakite wia. No gwikira hua. So I'm saying these guys didn't construct a wheel. They just created something which is tapping water into their own grave, their own cave. So we want to test this water. Chica. Inachukua. Inachukua. Geuza tu ni point kwa.
Mimi nataka hata goga nje. Sasa sioni kama inachukua kwa hapo.
Ni ya kusiki.
Batu.
Kusiki ni.
Okay.
So guys, the stream goes up some more kilometers to its source. Eh? Oh. Eh.
Okay.
Oh.
Harusi.
So if you want to know the source of this river, you go up like 5 more kilometers to find its source. Long time ago, there would be streams coming out from every side of the stream, so the river would have been big. But nowadays, with the extraction and farming, you only find this small river. Mwekanya mkaka thondekete no ukarinde mai-ini. Ai, ready. Oye, mtukia kulia. Mai-ini thĩinĩ.
Na wao wanataka maji ya kunywa. Wanataka huko.
Ai, no kugĩa gĩko nĩtũtũthiĩ.
Wow.
Wĩra nĩ mũingĩ. Kuma harĩa Kirinyaga hii. Ya Kirinyaga. Those guys are coming to fetch water for sale, eh?
Wale wanachota maji ya kunywa.
Yeah.
I wish to know please
the more unaenda upstream, eh? The more cleaner the water is.
Then there's human activities along there.
Yes, but the more cleaner the water is. So it's safer to drink that water than
from there.
From here than from down from in Ragati River.
Haya ndio tumetembea.
Haya, parting shot.
Sijui kama tutamalizia hapa.
This is the macadamia tree. These are the macadamia. Labda utaki. So guys, that's it.
Let's meet in the next video. Probably more of village tours.
That is it for today. The people in this community came together, took their resources, which was human resources, and dug the trenches from here to.
Lakini sijaona trenches.
Trenches kwani unataka kuziona sahi?
No,
because they buried.
Hapo kwa
So they piped water from that intake up to somewhere like 10 kilometers down. There was no big help from the government. They
No
utilized
machinery.
pipes that had been there since the 80s and piped water from here to down there. There was water there, but but now today there isn't, because the river has been drying up.
To do agricultural activities now.
Although it has never been reliable at all.
The piped water.
Yeah, it has never been reliable.
Who go home?
Mm.